Hi everyone, today we will look at why first of all we have moved away from the nature. See, every other creature on this planet comes into life on this planet and lives and then goes away. Human beings also comes the same way, but they're not able to settle for the same things that every other creature is doing, that is eating, sleeping, reproducing and defending and dying one day, right? Just think about human beings. We also do the very much the same thing, eating, sleeping, reproducing and defending from whatever it is. And we are going to die one day, but why every other creature is in the lap of the nature? Because they don't have any other choice. In fact, they are in harmony, they will be in harmony with nature, and they will go away and die one day also, like that. And it is the human beings, we have moved away from the nature, right? And why did we move away from the nature? Let's see, we were not settled with these four things: eating, sleeping, reproducing and defending. We were not happy with this, and it is because of the intelligence that we have, the extra intelligence that we have, we were not able to be just happy with these activities, not able to settle ourselves. We have some aspirations, something else that is driving us to do something else more than this. And how we satisfied this drive is by, if you see, from food, shelter, clothing and defending, right? So what we did, we started doing is that from forest foraging and hunting to slowly started doing an agriculture and so many revolution in the agriculture, and then now we are mechanized, automated agriculture, so many things we have come to. And same way with the clothing, barely we were clothing like animals, but we started with a loin cloth and then started evolving the fibers and spinning and so many things, and we have like hundreds of clothing for everybody today here. And same with the shelters. So just, animals, you see, animals and every other creatures, you see, they find shelters in the nature within themselves, right? A lot of animals take shelter under the trees, within the trees, and in the grooves, and reptiles find some crevices in between, and the worms and find some shelter in the soil itself. So many. So they just find the shelters within the nature itself, and it is the human beings. They were also finding shelter in the nature originally, but they, because they were not able to keep quiet, they have something else. So they started, finding some caves and then started building some bamboo houses or something like that out of the nature, and then slowly moved away, started building small, big houses, concrete houses and skyscrapers and everything, so many things today. So same way. So, and then defending, coming to the defending part, yes, house building, so many things is also part of the defending ourselves from, becoming victim of something else. So this is also nature. Even you see the defending, even an ant, if you go and try to disturb it, it knows how to defend it, right? Either by biting or by escaping it. So we do the same things. So what happened? Now we try to, because of this intelligence, we tried to do something else, but what happened, in fact, is we eventually ended up doing the same thing, but instead of forest foraging and hunting, we are like doing like automated agriculture, so many other things. It is still the same thing, eating food. How we found the food is have only changed, but still the activity is the same. But we found some solace, some peace or some kind of satisfaction in this process. But after we achieved it, we once again in the same state, this is not it is, and we want to do something else. But what is that something else? It is from this thing, we were not able to figure out what is the nature of this life. Apart from doing just eating, sleeping, reproducing and defending, it is out of this drive not able to find what is this life throbbing for. It is from out of this we have moved away from nature, did so many things. What could have happened in the what can happen in the next 20,000 years or 30,000 years, we have already achieved it in the last 100 years. That is the speed of what has happened in the last 100 years or 200 years, we can say. Even at least before the petroleum and the invention of petroleum and electricity, this speed of evolution or, the technological upgradation that has been happening in the area of food, clothing and shelter has been very, very gradual, very, very minimal and gradual. That was like affordable for the planet and all other organisms in the planet. But right now what has happened in the last 250 years is simply like humongous, and we cannot sustain the space. That is the biggest problem. If we go at the space, that is, it's going to be end. It is going to be end of almost most of the civilization. It is going to be a complete revamp very soon for every other creature, or it's going to be a complete revamp of this planet. So that is the thing that we are heading to. So is it okay to go that way, or figure out what is this throbbing for? So that is the question. So instead of getting to this, we are trying to going around building new buildings, new concepts of buildings, new way of cultivating, new way of dressing, and new way of defending everything. So we are trying to do things other way around. That is where we are going wrong, and we are moving away from the nature. Yeah, let's contemplate on this and let's figure out this.